Hey everybody, Trent Suing here. Hey, I know there's a lot of you out there that's struggling understanding what's going on, that your brains are kind of tripped out. Um, I know your brain is telling you that something must be wrong with me, but stop and think about it. I am only willing to accept the positive. Every single thing that you guys do when you're watching me is you're looking for a negative. You're looking for something wrong with me. I mean, even your Bible says the only one who has the right to judge is God. But yet all of you are constantly judging me. Why is that? Think about it. I'm talking unconditional and deserving love for myself, which requires me to have it for you. And through my consciousness, through extreme meditation, I achieve my consciousness that I have come to realize my purpose. And this is all over the internet. Just Google full spectrum consciousness and you will see it. But nobody out there wants to do it. Why? Because you're scared. You think, how could this be possible? Well, your Bible talks about it. I mean, why do you not believe me? Because someone else told you you shouldn't? If you need to know how to listen to what I'm saying, if I talk about such extreme different things, I guarantee you the only way you're going to truly understand what I'm saying is if you listen to your heart. Listen to what I say with your heart, because your illusion, your brain, only is capable of looking for the negative first until you reach your consciousness. So, if you want to know what I'm talking about, if you want to understand, if you want to gain your consciousness, and if you want to be able to hear all the warnings I'm giving everybody, listen with your heart, because I guarantee you your God is going to tell you that what I'm saying is true. Think about it. I'm telling you guys that, look at what all I've proven. Look at all the proof that's now, popping up that I predicted way back when. Creval's Police Department hasn't even taken the time to review the videos because they would know that, way back when I did predict this. I knew that I would end up having police at my house down the road because other people would send them. It's all in there. But the average person out there, say on an 1.5 hour video, you're watching like 5 minutes. But yet you guys think you understand what's going on enough to judge me when you haven't even followed the simplest rule at the very beginning that says, if you don't hear the exact words I'm saying in your head, then you're not listening to me. You're in your illusion. You're thinking about how you're judging me. So therefore, you're not even hearing what I'm saying. Therefore, you're judging me not even knowing what I'm talking about. That would technically be mentally ill. To think that you have the right to judge me and allow me to have all this extreme happen to me, where I'm here in the next day or so, I'm literally a homeless transient. And all of you who know me know I'm a quality human being. And you're just judging me off my documentary that's called Trent Suing on how to solve all the problems of the world, simply by loving yourself enough to listen. How is that selfish of me? How am I possibly gaining anything by doing this for you? I'm losing everything. You guys have seen it. I've shown it to you. I mean, there's been 2 attempts on my life. Look, there was intent to commit murder. And the police have all the proof now. But they keep giving me reasons why they don't have the time. So now I'm going to show you what they have the time for instead. And it's interesting. You'll find insurance or other law enforcement ends up being a big part of it. So, and this is all public. I'm not stalking anybody. I'm not doing anything illegal. So you drama queens, go ahead and mellow out. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Burglary. Mine never showed up on the docket. Isn't that interesting? Warrant for trespass. Mine never showed up. Isn't that interesting? Attempted theft. Mine never showed up. Isn't that interesting? Again, trespass. Stolen vehicle. Mine never showed up. Isn't that interesting when my trailer was stolen? Criminal mischief. Yeah. Wow. Domestic disturbance. But yet, mine isn't on here anywhere. It shows burglary and the amount. Guess what? Mine was $18,500, which requires them to immediately report it to the FBI because the money was going across state lines. But yet, they don't even put it on the docket. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to try to use the excuse why it didn't hit the docket is because, they didn't want the suspects to know. Well, guess what, guys? I've been talking about it all on the internet. The whole world is seeing it. Everybody but you guys know. Everybody but the police know what's going on. That's quite amazing. Hit and run. Wow. Here, let's go all the way back to March when the illegal mental health assessment and I was assaulted. Let's show you guys whether or not that even made the docket. It was March 5th, remember? Okay, let's see here. Nope. Yeah, you know what? I know it's not here. Okay, let's go the other way. So if you guys think, I'm playing tricks. No. Isn't that amazing? Let's go to March 9th when I was denied law enforcement and there was where that wretched charge nurse assaulted me. And then remember, I have it all on recording, on audio recording. I played it in the documentary. And then the next time she saw me when I handcuffed myself and had an officer on chest cam record it, what'd she do? She says, last time he was here, he said he'd kill us all. But I have the audio recording of the entire thing. And I have 2 witnesses that know she's lying. Why haven't I dealt with that yet? Because I don't want to go civil with them yet. I want the criminal. I want that wretched charge nurse, and I want Tammy, who did the illegal confinement and the forced mental health assessment and lied to me repeatedly when I asked her. I want her to face criminal charges because that's my right. It is criminal what she did. She needs to go to jail. So does that wretched charge nurse. And by the way, it's on camera, me asking for that charge nurse's name from the police. And I'm the victim, and they're not willing to do anything for me. Not give me my victim's rights, nothing. Isn't that kind of interesting? Let's see. Who's messaging me? Oh, wow. So, I guess their phone number has changed. I wonder why. Oh, maybe to avoid the police. Anyway, like I said, I have full transparency. That was my dad's wife, Carol, who's also a Taurus. Something tells me she gets it way more than my dad does. And something tells me they're both thinking back at the very beginning when I tried to wake them both up and I showed them, all the energy leaving my body. I bet you that it's kind of popping in their nightmares. Because I told them, I said, this is so important. You guys need to know exactly what's going on because things are going to get crazy really quick. That's exactly what I told them. I wonder if they remember. Anyways, yeah, so let's see. I've not wanted to expose, any people's names, but now we are a month and a half and still, let's see. Who has not met with me yet? And this is all legal. It's public knowledge. I'm not breaking any laws. Is there meet the team? Oh, no, join the team. About us. What we got here? Oh, quite the accreditation back in 2017. I'm going to have to check and see out what that accreditation entails. Oh, let's see. Wow, they have a big response. Backbone. Uniform Patrol is the backbone, our primary service delivery team. Oh, wow. So now you guys remember, every single police officer that's talked to me, other than this one that, didn't come to my house and didn't even want to take the evidence I brought him. But remember, he also was the one when I asked him who can do my abilities, he said God. And I'm not mentioning his name because I don't want any negativity to come to him. I just want him to know what I'm saying. And that I've been speaking the truth the whole time. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Dan. They look sharp in their uniform. Matt. Now that man looks educated. I bet you that man gets it. Anyway, I don't want to do this. I don't want you guys to think that I want negativity to come to the community here. Honestly, my point is I am just truly begging the police department to take what I'm saying seriously. I have been telling the truth the whole entire time. You guys have every ounce of evidence. If you will just simply go through the text messages and read and just look at the positive. Look at what I'm saying and look at what they're doing and look at what I've been saying and why I did the crucifixion. Look at the dates. It flows together so perfectly, you guys will totally understand. And I know why you don't want to accept evidence. Because, don't know what my final game plan is. Okay, first off, you're talking to a victim here. A victim that has had 2 attempted murders on him. A victim that has had his whole entire life stripped away. A victim that had a legal mental health assessment done. I've even shown proof. I mean, they have absolutely zero defense. But yet you still just want to judge me. And you still just want to act like I'm some crazy person because I'm talking about unconditional, undeserving love for everybody. Oh, and those of my family members that were, so greedy wanting my assets, that didn't really pan out, did it? Everything you guys want ended up getting given away for free. Just so I could protect my neighbors. Because of all the chaos you guys created in my life, because you didn't love me enough to even ask if I needed help. Instead, you judged me, even though I gave you proof left and right that I was telling the truth. All you guys wanted to do was see the negative. And you didn't even stop and think about how good Dad has been, how good Trent the son has been, how good Trent, the father of your child has been. No, you guys just wanted to judge me because you don't know what I'm saying. But I'm only trying to teach you. so that you can be one with your God, like I'm one with my God. It's literally that simple. But anyway, I just, there's been a lot of negativity. I feel, at least, projected onto me. I am now back to wearing my body cam because, after Jody and another person that's real dear to me, that's loved me more than anybody else, she's starting to question me. She doesn't mean to. I know she doesn't. She's just realized this person has been by my side more than anybody in my family or anything while I've been full spectrum conscious. Not to mention, she's been around me here lately to where I have extreme manifestation abilities. She's seen them. Her brain, how it's keeping up, I don't know. All I know is her heart is what keeps her going. Her heart is what has her here helping me, even though she's exhausted. I mean, yeah, I messaged her. I'm like, hey, last night I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, or the night before or something. Hey, I'm sorry, but we got to get your stuff out of here right away because I've given her pretty much everything in the home. And it was, early in the morning because, man, I've had 2 attempts on my life in this home. I don't have the police protecting me at all. Everybody knows that. I mean, I've been disarmed. The police took all my weapons. Yeah, I gave them to them because I wanted to prove I didn't mean any threat to anybody. But nobody even stops and thinks. Nobody even cares. Why is that? Why as a society have we become so cold that I feel way more love being around the homeless people underneath the bridge than I do any of the people in society that I treated with grace? Why is that? Why do the police want to look at me as all these horrible things instead of see me as the victim? Because it's scary. I know the police are scared because they know if all of this comes true, like I'm saying, once they go through all the evidence, they're going to see it is exactly like I'm saying. I'd be scared too. Because that I have you over the barrel, guys. Something fierce. And think about it. I got all this video footage of me begging the chief of police to please take this serious and please listen to me and please get this to the FBI. I didn't even want them to have to deal with this because I knew I would affect the whole entire police department. And I have. That's why they don't respond back. Nathan, the original officer of the burglary, I have not heard from him since the very beginning. And I've pointed that out to every single officer I talked to. And you know what? I still haven't heard anything. Why is that? Because everybody's scared. They know I got them. And they're just waiting, hoping that I'm going to screw up. Because then it all magically go away. But guys, if that's your game plan, if that's your in-game plan waiting for me to screw up, buddy, you guys are screwing up left and right. Smartest thing in the world you could have done is deleted everything on my cell phone. Because that's all the evidence against you guys not doing your job. And if you don't copy my iPad, like I said, mirror image my iPad, you are going to screw yourself. And if you think I'm mentally ill, think about it. If you do not copy my iPad, get a mirror image of it so you have a record of every ounce of it, and I told you the FBI needs it, then you give me my iPad back, I could write anything in the world in there and say you knew I had it because you told me you mirror imaged it. So I highly recommend you please mirror image the iPad so that you can protect yourself in case I am mentally ill, like you guys think I am. That way, I can't change it. Makes perfect sense, right? All along I've been trying to get you guys to protect yourself. All along I've been begging you. I've told you many a times, I'll sign a release that I can't ever sue you. I've just been begging you to please listen to me, because you have every ounce of the evidence you need to prosecute all of it. Even the partial affidavit, the what, like 20 some pages. If I finish the affidavit and nobody has gotten any results, then I'm done protecting you guys. You know, the police, I have been protecting you guys from destroying your reputation. Why do you think I keep shutting the videos off? Because I'm slowing it down, because I don't want to disrespect or dishonor this community. I keep slowing things down to give the police department time, but they keep giving me more and more excuses. And once they run out of excuses, they give me a new police officer. Well, guess what? They're about out of police officers. Then what happens? Because they can't prevent me from coming in, and they can't prevent me from turning in evidence. So then I will end up solving the case against them for them and begging them to pay attention. And the whole entire world is watching this. I mean, sure, you guys might think, well, no, they're not. It's a permanent record, my friend. Do you not think that once I start going across the United States, giving away a ton of money to the homeless and doing amazing things that you would consider your God's work, do you not think that I'm going to get this to go viral? It's already grown one of the quickest documentaries on YouTube. And you guys know I control everything from this side. You see how much it disappears. You see how much it comes on. Do you guys not know that there's companies out there that specialize in making things go viral? Do you not think that I could turn this over to a producer? Imagine how good of a story, how good of a movie this would make, because it's one of the most mind-twisting thrillers you could ever imagine. Probably wouldn't do very good in the box office, though. You know why? Because it's all about love and grace. What sells is people obsessing on the negative. Why do you think horror flicks are so exciting to people? Because that's what feeds your illusion. Yeah, you know, how many of you religious people have watched the movie Noah's Ark? I bet you not a big percentage of you. I've watched it. Actually, 3 times. And I'm not one who likes to watch movies more than once. The other ones that I've watched more than once, the movie Paul. You guys got to watch it. Hey, and if you're by now willing to listen to me, watch Moon Gospel. Please. It's only 8 episodes. I begged my dad to watch it in the very beginning so he'd understand who I am spiritually. Watch Moon Gospel. Every single thing they say in there is true, and it's broadcasted into outer space. They tell you. I don't need to prove anything anymore. I'm going to use all the professionals to prove that every ounce that I've been saying in the documentary is true. I've already done it with the pyramids. How can I do this? Because like I said before, I know how the story goes because it's already been written. Read your Jesus story. I knew how it was going to go from the very beginning, and I've also told you that you guys are writing it. I can't make the police do this. I can't make the doctors do this. I can't make my family do this. I can't make you guys do this. You guys have a choice, and you're choosing to go with the negative instead of the positive. Yep. Oh, by the way, why don't you guys go ahead and Google what your Bible says for May 19th, 2023. And then also Google and see what it says about May 18th, the day Mount St. Helens erupted. Just interesting reading. Oh, and think about getting the earthquake free app that shows you all the earthquakes that are going along our coastline. I think you'll be interested on how many 4.5, 5-point earthquakes we're having. But it's not talked about. Just like the Russian warships out there aren't talked about. Why is that? Because the illusion does not want you to wake up. But I do. Because I know that if you don't wake up, you're going to be trapped in your guilt for eternity. Same thing as your illusion would call hell. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a good night. I know I will. Talk to you later.